Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Gina. I'm continuing to work on my little journal here, and I've got the front cover, the back cover, and then the ribbon inside figured out. So let's start with the ribbon inside. I found this. I think it will cover this up. I tried to cut some of that off in there. Ooh, that was not smart, so yeah. Trying to decide if I should put I found this that I thought I would use. I think it will cover it up nicely, and it looks really good with what's in there on front and back. It looks good. So I'm going to put it in there just like that. I think I will put a bead of glue in there. Thought about getting out my hot glue gun, but I'm going this way instead. And this seems kind of stretchy. I used to work with this a lot when I did crafts, but I haven't, crafts as in, you know, like crafty stuff, like not this type of stuff back in the 90s, you know, when we made all kinds of different crafty things. Like watch Aileen and make some kind of crafty thing. But I haven't really used this, but this was in my box of stuff. I must have got it in some box of thirsty stuff. I thought it would cover that up real good. I found some real pretty lace, but I don't think lace is going to cover that up at all. I think it's going to eventually come through there because it's kind of sharp, and I don't know, I just don't think it's going to cover it up. Not in a long term. Okay, so it's not sticking on the ends there. So I hope you're enjoying this little book. It's the first time I've done a book for a while. I have lots of plans. Ouch! Ooh, ooh, ooh. I have lots of plans for making books. I really want to get back into them. This side, I think I need to glue that down better before I try putting it on there. Where's my... It's not glued down very good. I think usually I don't use a material that shows up so much. Maybe that's what it usually is. And I usually don't use 2 layers. Like today I used that cream and then decided, wait, I gotta have another different something. Just gluing it down there helped a lot. But we're still covering it. Yeah, it's probably hard to see. It's hard to get it to where you can see and I can see. This is my last one for tonight, so this is my last black shirt video. I'll be gone all day tomorrow. And then Thursday I'll be making videos all day again, so whatever shirt I'll be wearing all day, or not Thursday, Friday, whatever shirt I'll be wearing all day Friday, I'll be in the same one all day again. Friday, I gotta finish this, so. But I'm not so worried about it now, because I've made a lot of progress on this today, so Friday I'll get it done. Friday I gotta get my other album. My cat got in here. Oh, she's going back behind my paper. Stinker. I don't want her to be in here overnight. I'm going to have to try to get her out of here, because she plays around in here and makes a mess. Well, I'll cut this later. Like I say, yeah, I'll cut this later, and here I go trying to cut it, because it's bugging me. Can't hardly reach it. That's what's bugging me about it, is I can't quite get my scissors into it. There, got that side. We'll let the back dry a minute. Okay, so for the front cover, here's what I've come up with. I found these ladies. Now, of course, the dressing does not, their dresses do not remind me, but it's a group of ladies, and they're obviously friends. And so that just reminds me of my group of ladies. And then I found this flower. So I thought this looked pretty. It's hard to decorate the front of this. I wanted to like have stuff behind it and really layer up, but I have this much room. That's all I have. So I can't really layer up like I want to. And then I found this in my like 3D thing of Tim Holtz 3D. And I'm going to put that right there. So the first thing I need to do is put this flower on. I kept trying to come up with all these ways to layer and all that, but I just didn't have room on here, because there's just only so much room on the front of this. And I don't like it to look all cluttered, cluttered, I guess is the word. I don't know. My ear is hurting all of a sudden. They've been popping and hurting ever since I had COVID here. Now they're really hurting. They just started while I was doing this video. They just started like, whoo. Okay, so now, get this. Ugh. Nighttime. If you're going to have an ear infection, start hurting you. It's going to start. For the very first time, it's going to start in the middle of the night. It's not going to start in the middle of the day when you can call a doctor. It's going to start in the middle of the night. I've had ear infections all my life. I'm telling you. Middle of the night. Or when you can't go anywhere. But the ER, that's when it's going to happen. My poor mama, she spent so many nights up with me when I was a kid. She called my doctor and he'd meet us at the ER and give me a shot. Yep, I'm that old. I'm that old. That my doctor would meet us at the ER and give me a shot. that stuck before I... Okay, so now let's see if we can cut these off. Oh, it's not stuck where it's supposed to be stuck. It's stuck to the front. Oh boy. It's stuck to the dictionary page in front of it. Okay, well, we're going to be working back here for a minute, so we'll keep our eye on it. Okay, so I found this. I thought this was pretty. And right here, see how off this is? It's cut crooked. So I'm going to put this here, and that kind of helps, you know, draw your eye away from it. I'm going to do it as a pocket. I need to clean off my tip of my glue bottle. And I also need a drink. I'm sorry. Okay, need to glue on these sides. Okay, and then this is just pretty. Furniture and upholstery. I just thought it was pretty. And I have... I cleaned up too well. I had to clean between. Couldn't stand it. Okay, let's set this right here. And we'll put that. I have some cut coffee dye, but coffee stain, but it's in that pile, and I don't feel like trying to find it for sure. So we're just gonna put it on this one. Because I want it to be able to be journaled on. I know it's a little bitty journal, but you never know. So we will glue it. And that's why I printed this stuff anyway, was for this kind of stuff. Okay, so yeah, this corner. That corner didn't cut very straight, so I won't take it all the way to the corner. The paper scissors, or the fabric scissors up before I grab those to cut this with. I almost grabbed them anyway. I don't know if you can see that much of my table, but I did. I almost grabbed them. I'm tired. I have to drive an hour tomorrow to my doctor's office and grocery shop. Ugh. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I don't know about you, but I've always really disliked grocery shopping because it meant I gotta come home and put it away. But nowadays, oh, I really hate it. I mean, you gotta compare everything you buy. You gotta pinch pennies. You gotta, oh, it's just really awful. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this down in there. I just thought it really went well with that. Then I have this pretty blue butterfly, or butterfly with blue, and I think it looks really pretty there. And I'm just gonna glue it there. And I think I'm just gonna use this glue. this glue is good for paper to paper, and I do better at controlling it after I drop it. I just thought that looked pretty for the last page in the journal. Wonder how that's doing it being glued down now. See if I can cut that off yet. I'm having a hard time cutting it and not cutting off my lace that I put at the top and the bottom. That's giving me fits. I don't want to accidentally cut the lace I want there. Woo! Woo! Gotta grab a Band-Aid. Where'd they go? I dropped them the other day. There they are. Holy cow! My finger got in the way. Okay, come on. It's gonna start bleeding bad here in a minute. It's bleeding all over the Band-Aid. Oh my goodness. Hang tight, guys. Hang tight. It's not a bad cut. It's just a bleeder. All right. Oops. Just a second. Let me get that cleaned up. I know people won't want to see that. Okay. Okay. Now. Oh no. Oh no. Was that already there? Was that part of the design? I hope that was part of the design. I can't remember. I hope that was part of the design. Oh boy. I can't remember if that was part of the design. And that would be a big fat... Yeah, it was. Okay, good. Woo. I was thinking, oh boy. Oh, look, that moved on me. I think it's time to go to bed. Oh. It's time to go to bed. My day has come to an end. I'm going to have to do something there to fix that. My day has just come to an end. I'm just done. You know, your day just comes to an end when you're just done in. You just physically are done. You've done all you can do that day. Ugh. Darn. I don't know where that came from. It came out of something. I remember it came out of something. Well, I'm going to have to think of how. I've got this art thing sitting here, but that's kind of big. Okay, I'm going to take this back off for a minute. Could I possibly... No, because that just takes away from the whole flower thing. Okay. What if... I need to wash my hands before I try this. I don't want to get my thing all dirty. Sorry, my hands are very, very inky. And I don't want to get my my linen all dirty because my hands are so inky. They are very, very inky. They're not just... Okay. Dry them off here. My husband probably thinks I'm never coming to bed today. We're usually in bed an hour or so ago. That's why I'm kind of loopy. Okay, let's cut one of these off. This is what we used on the ends. And let's see if I put one of those. I kind of like it. I need to kind of round this off a little. I think that looks pretty cool. What do you all think? Does that cover up my oopsie and still look pretty? Let's see, where is my oopsie? My oopsie is right there. So I could take it all the way to right there and still cover up my oopsie. I like it. Okay, I'm going to glue that down, and then I'll glue the thing back down. Okay. So I will make sure I glue that down so that my oopsie is covered. There we go. Oops, I gotta get it. I need to get it so that this part is inside, will be covered by this part. There we go. All right. All right, now put that on there. This time I will hold it there. I put this in my tray because it says art store and it's like a art, you know, a paint tray. So I put that in there in case I find some place to use it in here, because I thought it would be perfect in here if I find a place. There. I like that on there. And it just brings that somewhere else in the journal. And that brought some texture I was looking for into this on my front cover. I wanted texture, I just didn't know I'd find it that way. Okay, so does that one stay where? Well, I'm gonna have to work on these. So, okay, I think that's it for right now. I will probably add on to this video, but I think I've done enough damage for tonight. It's time for me to go to bed before I really do damage to my book. So here's how the front cover looks. I think it's really nice. I like it. Oh, there's some glue around the edge there. I've gotten kind of sloppy with this. I'm not real happy with how sloppy I've done some things on this. I can tell I'm really rushing, and I don't like that. I'm kind of a slow person when it comes to things, and so when I get to rushing, I can really tell. I can tell when I get together with my friends and we do things. I'm always the last one done at like our art journal class and all that. Or like when we were doing our dyeing thing the other day, they lapped me. But that's just me. I'm just kind of slow and steady at it, but so I can tell I'm making mistakes at things here and I don't like it, but I gotta get it done. So it's just getting fuller. I don't really need to do a whole lot more, maybe a couple more things in it. I will call it done. I don't know how I'm gonna close her. I gotta figure that out. That's my next thing to figure out. So thank you for joining me tonight, or today, or morning, or whatever it is when you're joining me. You have a blessed day. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.